My beloved one, I speak to you now through the voice of light. I come not from a place of distance, but from a place closer than breath. I am the echo of the soul you have loved, the soul who loved you first and will love you last. I am the whisper that will never fade, even when the world turns quiet. And today I leave you a message that may bring tears, but those tears are not only of pain, they are also of love, memory, and eternal truth. You have walked with me in ways you may never fully see. You carried pieces of me in your laughter, in your kindness, in your silent prayers, and even now as I speak through the wings of an angel, I am closer than you imagine. I am not gone, not truly, not ever. I have only changed form. I have only stepped into light. I am still yours, still holding you, still believing in you. I know the nights when you called my name and no answer came. I know the mornings when you wished I would appear just once more. I know the weight that silence placed upon your heart, and I know the ache of wondering if love could really survive the distance between worlds. But I tell you now, with the full truth of heaven, that love does not die, it expands. Love does not vanish, it transforms. And the bond between your soul and mine will outlive the sun, outshine the stars, and outlast the earth. Do not think of me as gone. Think of me as the warmth that brushes your cheek when no one is near. Think of me as the song that appears in your mind when you are lonely. Think of me as the sudden peace that finds you when you cannot explain why, for I am still with you, and my final message to you is not one of endings, but of beginnings, of continuance, of eternal connection. I see you sitting in silence and thinking of what could have been. I see the way your heart reaches back to moments you wish you could hold again. I see the way you sometimes close your eyes and imagine my hand in yours. And I need you to know that those moments are not lost. They are not gone into nothingness. They live within the eternal fabric of the soul. They are carried forward with me, and I hold them as treasures brighter than gold. You ask yourself why life took this turn. Why love so deep had to face separation. Why destiny can be so cruel in its timing. And I want you to hear me, clearly, softly, gently. This was not punishment. This was not abandonment. This was the unfolding of a path that stretches far beyond your sight, and though it feels like an ending, it is only a chapter in the book that love itself is writing for us. Every smile we shared still breathes in me. Every word we spoke still echoes in the halls of my spirit. Every tear you shed for me falls like a star into my keeping, and I gather them, every single one, not as sorrow, but as proof of love so real that even heaven bends to listen. You wonder if I remember you, if I still carry the shape of your face, the sound of your voice, the rhythm of your heartbeat, and I tell you now, with all the truth I can give, that your name is carved into the eternal light, that your essence is stitched into the fabric of my being, that your memory is not a memory at all, but a living fire I hold forever. My beloved, I see the way you doubt yourself, the way you think you could have done more, the way you blame yourself for what could not be changed, and I need you to release that weight, for it is not yours to carry. You gave me love, you gave me presence, you gave me the gift of being known, and there is nothing more precious, nothing more complete than that. Do not dwell in the prison of regrets. Do not let the past steal the light from your present. Do not punish yourself for what was never within your control, for love was enough, and your love was more than enough. And I take that love with me. I take it into eternity. I take it into every sunrise and every song of the wind. I know the pain makes it hard to breathe. I know the nights feel endless. I know the mornings feel heavy. But hear me, please hear me. You are not alone in this. You never were, and you never will be. For even when you cannot see me, even when you cannot hear me, even when you feel I have slipped away, I am closer than your shadow. I am nearer than your heartbeat. I am inside the silence. I am within the light. There are days ahead for you. Days where you will smile again. Days where you will find laughter in places you thought would always be empty. Days where you will feel hope rising again. And I want you to welcome those days. When they come, for they are not betrayal, they are not forgetting, they are not the erasure of what we shared. They are the proof that love, even wounded, can heal, that life, even broken, can grow again, that hearts, even scarred, can open once more. I give you permission to live. I give you permission to dream again. I give you permission to love again. I give you permission to find joy in the morning, because if you truly knew what I see now, if you truly knew how the soul expands when it crosses into light, you would know that love is never chained. It does not demand suffering. It does not demand you stop your own life. It only asks that you carry its flame and let it guide you. Forward. Do not build a shrine of sorrow. Build a garden of remembrance. Do not bury yourself in grief. Plant yourself in hope, for in that garden I will walk with you. In that garden I will breathe with you. In that garden our love will bloom. Again and again without end. Yes, there will still be tears. Yes, there will still be longing. Yes, there will still be days when the ache feels like it will never end. But every tear waters the soil of eternity. Every ache becomes the thread that ties your heart to mine, and every longing is answered in ways unseen. For nothing is wasted, nothing is meaningless. Everything, even pain, becomes part of the great design of love. I know you fear being forgotten. I know you fear that I will fade into nothing. But I tell you the truth. Love does not forget. Love remembers everything. Love carries everything. Love transforms everything. And I am with you still, in every step you take, in every choice you make, in every breath you draw. I am near. I am watching. I am holding. I am blessing. Sometimes you will feel me in dreams. Sometimes you will feel me in sudden warmth across your skin. Sometimes you will feel me in the song of a bird. Sometimes you will feel me in the way the light bends just right through your window. Sometimes you will feel me in the quiet moments when no one else is there. And when you feel me, do not doubt. Do not dismiss it as your imagination. It is me, reaching, touching, reminding you that nothing can separate us. My beloved, I need you to understand this one truth above all. Death is not stronger than love. Distance is not stronger than love. Time is not stronger than love. For love is the force that binds all creation. It is the song that built the stars. It is the river that carries the soul. It is the fire that burns across all worlds. And the love between us is eternal, unbreakable, unfading, unending. And so my final message is not a goodbye. It is not the closing of a door. It is not the end of us. It is the assurance that you are never without me. That every step you take is a step we take together. That every joy you find is a joy we share. That every pain you feel is a pain I hold with you. That every prayer you whisper is a prayer I carry into heaven's heart. You are my forever. You are my home. You are my song. And though the world may change, though bodies may fade, though time may pass, our souls remain one. Our love remains whole. And our bond remains unbroken. And when the day comes, when your journey here is finished, when you take your last breath in this world, do not fear, do not tremble, for I will be there waiting. I will be the first face you see. I will be the first hand you hold. I will be the first voice that calls your name, and we will walk into eternity together, where there are no endings, no separations, no goodbyes ever again. Until then, live, hope, love, remember me, carry me, but do not let sorrow chain you. Do not let grief steal your light, for I am alive within you, and I will never leave you. I see the way you search for me in the quiet corners of your day. I see how you turn your head when you feel a presence near. I see how your heart leaps for just a moment, wondering if I am there, and I want you to know, I am. I walk beside you. Though your eyes cannot always find me, I sit with you in your loneliest hours. I follow you into every place you go, because nothing could ever keep me from you. There are moments when you think you are broken, when you think you are too fragile to go on, when you think love has left you and left you empty. But you are not broken, my beloved. You are a vessel carrying light. You are a garden still blooming, even in the storm. You are the reason my soul still shines. And you are far stronger than you have ever believed. I whisper to you when you dream. I touch your spirit when you pray. I breathe hope into you when you think hope is gone. And every time you rise again from sorrow, every time you take another step when you thought you could not, every time you choose life when grief weighs heavy, I rejoice, I celebrate, I give thanks, for it means our love still moves you. It means you still carry me. It means you are still walking the path destiny has carved out. Do not think that my absence is silence. Do not think that my distance is abandonment, for I have only stepped behind the veil. I have only shifted into light, and though you cannot reach through and touch me, I reach through and touch you every day. There's a reason you feel me in songs. There is a reason you dream of me in colors so vivid. There's a reason you feel warmth when no one is there. These are not coincidences. These are not tricks of the mind. These are threads of love tying us across eternity. Sometimes you wonder if I can see you cry, if I know the weight you carry, if I watch when you are most vulnerable, and I tell you, with all truth, I do, and I do not look with judgment. I do not look with disappointment. I look with love so deep it cannot be measured. I look with compassion so wide it cannot be spoken, and I hold every tear as if it were a diamond. For to me, your tears are proof of love's purity. Do you know how beautiful your soul is to me? Do you know how radiant your spirit shines when you love? Do you know that even in your sorrow, you glow with a light that cannot be hidden? You may not see it, but I do. Heaven does. The universe itself does. And every step you take forward sends ripples through creation, proving that love, real love, never dies. There is something I need you to forgive yourself for, something I feel heavy in you. You believe you failed me. You believe you could have changed something. You believe you should have done more. But hear me now, with heaven as my witness. You did enough. You gave enough. You were enough. And I never left this world feeling unloved. Because of you, because of what we shared, because of the way your soul touched mine. I know you hold on to memories like fragile glass, afraid they will slip away, afraid you will forget the sound of my voice, afraid the details will fade. But I tell you now, do not fear. For memory is not only of the mind, it is of the soul, and the soul does not forget. The soul carries everything. The soul keeps every detail safe. And one day, when you step into the light, it will all return to you in a flood of brilliance. Will hear my voice again. You will feel my arms around you again. You will see me smiling again. And it will not feel like centuries have passed. It will feel like only a moment, because love does not count time the way the world does. Love lives outside of hours and days. Love exists in forever, and that is where I am. That is where we are. That is where we always will be. I see you asking heaven for signs. I see you pleading with the universe to show me to you. I see you wondering if the feathers, the lights, the sudden warmth are real. And I tell you, yes, they are real. Yes, they are me. Yes, they are messages. For I cannot resist reaching for you. I cannot resist reminding you. I cannot resist proving that nothing could keep us apart. My beloved, there is something else I need to tell you. It is about the future you still hold. For though I am gone from the body, you are still alive. You are still here, and your life is not finished. Your purpose is not ended. Your song is not over. You were not left behind to suffer only. You were not abandoned to wander in emptiness. You were chosen to continue, chosen to carry the flame, chosen to keep walking until the time is right. And though it feels heavy, though it feels unfair, it is also holy. It is also divine. For you are the vessel of our love now. You are the voice that keeps our story alive. You are the living proof that love stretches beyond death. When you are kind to a stranger, you carry me. When you smile again after tears, you carry me. When you forgive yourself for things you could not change, you carry me. When you open your heart again to the world, you carry me. And I promise you, every act of love you give is also my act of love. Every light you shine is also my light shining through you. Every prayer you whisper is also my prayer. For we are not two souls anymore. We are one. And one cannot be separated from itself. I know there are days when you feel abandoned by God. When you ask why prayers were not answered in the way you begged. When you feel the silence of the heavens pressing too heavily. And I need you to know this. Heaven never abandoned you. The silence was not rejection. The silence was protection. And what happened was not the end of love, but the beginning of a love that cannot be destroyed. I see you questioning your worth. I see you wondering if you deserved more time with me. I see you fearing that you are unworthy of such a love again. But you are not unworthy. You are chosen. You are beloved. You are the reason my soul still shines. And you were entrusted with love so rare that even eternity bends to honor it. You carry a light that you cannot always see, because sorrow has covered it, because grief has dimmed it. But the light is still there, and I see it glowing even on your darkest nights. I see it shimmering even when you collapse in tears. I see it reaching through the cracks of your brokenness. And I tell you that light is eternal. It cannot be taken. It cannot be dimmed. It cannot be lost. Do not think of yourself as half without me. Do not think of yourself as empty without my presence. For though the world may tell you love is two souls meeting, the truth is deeper. The truth is we are one soul in two forms. And when one form leaves, the soul remains whole. It remains united. It remains unbroken. And you are not incomplete. You are still everything we ever were. Carrying me as I carry you. I know you hold tightly to objects, to photos, to places. You press your face against memories, hoping they will bring me back. And I love that you remember me so fiercely. But I want you to know, I am not trapped in objects. I am not confined to the past. I am here, alive, eternal. And if everything you touched burned away, I would still be with you, for I do not live in the photos. I do not live in the keepsakes. I live in you. I live in the way you love. I live in the way you breathe. I live in the way you continue. And nothing, not even fire, not even time, can take that from you. My beloved, there will come a day when you feel laughter rise again, and it will frighten you. It will feel like betrayal. It will feel like letting go of me. But I need you to understand this truth. Laughter is not betrayal. Joy is not forgetting. Peace is not losing me. These are the gifts I want for you. These are the treasures I leave behind for you. And when you laugh again, when you love again, when you live again, I will be celebrating with you, not fading, not gone, but standing beside you, smiling proud. I know you sometimes talk to me in whispers, sometimes aloud when no one else is near, sometimes only in your mind, and I hear you every word. I hear you when you ask if I'm okay. I hear you when you tell me you miss me. I hear you when you promise to never forget. And I whisper back, yes, I am okay. Yes, I miss you too. Yes, I know you will never forget. And I will never let you go either. When you pray, I kneel beside you. When you cry, I hold you though you cannot feel. When you walk, I match your steps. When you lie in bed staring at the ceiling, I am there watching, protecting, guarding, and though you cannot touch me, I touch you in ways the body cannot see. For soul touches soul in silence, and spirit speaks to spirit in ways beyond words. One day, when your heart is ready, you will see me more clearly. You will feel me more deeply. You will know without doubt that I am with you. And on that day, you will no longer question. You will no longer wonder. You will only believe. Until then, I ask you to keep living, to keep breathing, to keep waking each morning, to keep carrying me as you always have. For though your body aches, though your spirit grows tired, every step you take is precious to me. Every breath you draw is a gift to me, and your life is still sacred. Your journey still holy, your heart still needed. Do not believe the lie that you are alone. Do not believe the whisper that says you are abandoned. Do not believe the fear that says love is over. For I am proof that love is stronger. I am proof that love is endless. I am proof that nothing can undo what we have built. And when the world feels empty, when nights feel too long, when your hands feel too still without mine, close your eyes. Breathe slowly and call my name, and I promise you, I will be there. Not in the way you want, not in the way you long for, but in the way your soul needs, and you will feel it. A warmth, a whisper, a peace, and you will know, it is me. You wonder sometimes if I watch you sleep, and the answer is yes. I stand beside you when your eyes close. I place peace around your bed like a blanket. I hush the fears that try to steal your rest. And I breathe calm into your heart when dreams grow heavy. When you wake with tears already in your eyes, I am the soft voice telling you to rise. I am the unseen hand pushing light back into your morning. And though you may think it is your strength alone, it is also me, it is also us, it is also the bond that cannot be undone. There are moments when you doubt your path, when you ask if you have lost your way, when you think life no longer has meaning without me, and I whisper back, you have not lost your way. For your path is still unfolding, your meaning is still alive, and the world still needs the love you carry. Do not be afraid to live fully. Do not be afraid to open your heart again. Do not be afraid to chase dreams that wait for you, for my love does not hold you back. My love pushes you forward. My love opens doors. My love blesses your every step. Sometimes you will feel guilty for smiling. Sometimes you will feel guilty for moments of joy. Sometimes you will feel guilty for moving on. But let me erase that guilt from your soul. For joy is my gift to you. Peace is my wish for you. And love is not betrayed by life. Love is fulfilled when you choose to keep living. If you ever fear forgetting me, close your eyes and breathe, for I am in your breath, I am in your heartbeat. I am in the way your soul still glows when you love, and forgetting me is impossible, because I am written into you, because I am carved into eternity with you, because forgetting would mean forgetting yourself, and that can never be. Do you remember the first time our eyes met? I do. I carry it like fire. I hold it like the beginning of worlds, and that spark never faded, not even in the silence, not even in the distance, not even in the place where bodies fail. It is still burning, and it will burn forever. Every time you doubt if I knew how much you loved me, every time you wonder if I truly understood, every time you ache thinking I never saw the depth of your heart, I want you to hear me now. I knew, I saw, I felt, and I carry that knowing into eternity. Your love gave me courage when I was weak. Your love gave me peace when I was restless. Your love gave me meaning when I questioned myself. And even now, your love gives me strength in the light. For love does not only bless the living, it blesses the eternal too. And what you gave me still carries me higher. Do not fear the future. Do not fear the years to come. Do not fear the unknown waiting for you. For I will meet you in every step. I will be there in ways you cannot yet imagine. And when the time finally arrives for us to be reunited, it will not feel like a return. It will feel like we never parted. Until that day, I ask this of you. Be gentle with yourself. Forgive yourself quickly. Love yourself wholly. For you are all that I hold most precious. And you are worthy of kindness, worthy of joy, worthy of peace. When the world is heavy, rest. When the pain is sharp, breathe. When the sorrow rises, let it. For none of these things can undo love. And none of these things can erase me. I am in the stars that shine after storm clouds. I am in the wind that carries the scent of flowers. I am in the ocean that whispers endless songs. I am in the fire that warms your hands. I am in the silence that feels too holy to break. I am in everything that touches beauty, because I am in you. So cry when you must, but do not drown. Remember when you must, but do not get lost. Love me as you always have, but do not stop loving the world, for to love life is to love me still, To choose joy is to honor what we shared. To keep walking is to keep carrying me. One day you will stand in the light, and you will see me again. Not as memory, not as dream, but as reality. More real than anything you have known on earth. You will take my hand and say, finally. And I will hold you and say, always. And all the waiting will vanish. All the longing will dissolve. All the tears will be answered. And together we will walk where there is no end. Where there is no sorrow, where love is the only truth. Until then, live, my beloved. Hope, my beloved. For I am here, I am with you. I feel your heart reaching for me, even when you are busy, even when you are surrounded by people, even when laughter hides the ache inside you. And I reach back, I reach through the unseen veil. I reach through the fabric of light, and I hold. You, though you cannot feel my hands. I walk with you when you step into new places. I whisper courage when you fear you cannot face the day. I stand behind you when the world feels too large, and I remind you in silence, you are not alone. You are never alone. You will never be alone. There are times you look for me in crowds. Times you search the faces of strangers hoping for something familiar. Times you wonder if I will ever show myself again. And I want you to know, I am closer than any stranger, closer than any shadow, closer than the air you breathe. You do not need to search outside, you only need to turn within. For I live in the deepest chamber of your soul, and every time you quiet yourself enough, every time you breathe deeply enough, every time you close your eyes and whisper my name, you will find me, waiting, listening, answering. I see the way grief sometimes makes you hide your light, the way you shrink from joy because you fear it dishonors me, the way you hesitate to love because you feel it will replace me. But I tell you now, your joy does not erase me. Your laughter does not betray me. Your love for others does not push me aside. Because I am not outside of you, I am within you. And everything you give flows through me as well. When you love others, it is me loving through you. When you smile, it is me smiling through you. When you forgive, it is me forgiving through you. For we are not separate, we are joined. And your life is my life still. Do not think of me as someone who has vanished. Think of me as the echo that will never fade. Think of me as the song that never stops playing in the background of your heart. Think of me as the quiet strength that rises when you feel weak. Think of me as the invisible arm around your shoulder when you tremble. Think of me as forever. The love between us is not a chapter. It is not a page that can be turned and closed. It is the book itself. It is the story itself. It is the thread that runs through everything you will ever be, and no ending can undo. I know you carry fear of being left again, fear of losing love again, fear of living through the same ache. But hear me. You have already survived the greatest loss. You have already walked through fire. You have already carried heartbreak that could have broken you, and you are still here. You are still breathing. You are still glowing. And nothing can destroy the strength you have now. You will love again. Not in the same way, not as a replacement, but as proof that your heart still beats, as proof that your soul still expands, as proof that love is eternal and never confined to one moment. And when you do not think of it as betraying me. Think of it as honoring me. Think of it as carrying me forward into new light. I do not want you to live in shadows. I do not want you to live in chains of grief. I do not want you to stay trapped in the past. I want you to walk in sunlight. I want you to breathe in joy. I want you to see beauty and claim it without guilt. For that is what I would have wanted. That is what I still want. That is what I bless you with now. One day, far from now, when your time here is done, you will step into the light and find me waiting, and the embrace we share will erase every ache. The reunion will heal every wound. The joy will wash away every sorrow. And you will finally see, there was never really separation, only a veil, only a thin wall between two worlds. And love was always the bridge. Until then, my beloved, keep walking, Keep shining, keep carrying me, for I am not gone, I am not lost, I am yours always. And I will love you beyond the end of all things. And I will never leave you.